Hey y'all, it's your girl Lala Licious. So today I want to talk about procrastination. Okay? Procrastination is not our friend. And by the way, while we're talking, I don't know if that'll be called a mukbang, but look, I got a big back nacho salad. Okay? So don't judge, but I'm hungry. I just got off of work. And I wanted to talk to y'all about procrastination and also just trusting the process, just knowing that everything will be okay, knowing that we are good, and so if this is interesting to you, if you want to see me stuff my face, talk a little shit, and also spit some real shit, stay tuned.
Come on in and sit down. I got all what you need, and you're gonna get it now. I got the Hennessy, that Patron, that good old stuff you like. I'ma be your bartender, I got you. I know we fucking twice, yeah.
Okay, so this is really a big bag of nacho salad. I have olives, chips, cheese, sour cream, lettuce, tomatoes, squeeze a lime. Did I say cilantro? And that's it, and some salsa, regular salsa. So, I just got off of work. I wanted to go live. I wanted to make a video just to have raw emotions, just exactly how I look in this moment after I got off at 5:30 p.m. After I had a day of work, after everything is just set in as far as how I feel, what I think, and also just the content delivery that I have for you guys today. Now, like I said in the top of the video, I want to discuss procrastination, because procrastination, that's a little piece of lint. Procrastination is something that is not our friend. Procrastination in no way could be a good thing. It just can't. Procrastination cannot be, unless the timing is that's just how shit gonna go. You get what I'm saying? But procrastination is not our friend. The reason why I wanted to log on after I got off of work is because I am the queen of procrastination. Let me tell y'all, I will procrastinate, bitch, to the end of the world. That's my biggest downfall, is just pushing things off and just not doing things when God or the universe, whatever y'all might believe in, whenever it's given to me from a higher power. I'll just push it off and I'll say, I'll do it later. This and that, right? There's no room for that for me any longer. I've outgrown that. I know what I want, I know who I am, and I know the direction I want to take. So it's time to execute the plan. Now, the reason why I said, let me do this video right when I got off, because of the raw emotions, how I feel, how I think. Just no makeup. I just want y'all to see me just as is, right? I don't want to have a premeditated video or content lined up for you guys. A couple weeks ago, we have a new, a general manager, basically a manager over my department. Now, we had a manager over my department, but she is no longer the top manager, so it's someone above her. So now, the new manager is coming in. He's trying to run things his way. He's just trying to change up a lot. He's just trying to me, what I see, my third eye see, is just he's trying to create a hostile work environment. When we had a peaceful environment, nothing is going on, we're doing great. So now my manager is reaching out to me more. Now, when we was in a meeting with him and he introduced himself and we all introduced ourselves, before we left, he said, Is there any men in here? Because he heard like my voice, and I'm not the type of person to be like, oh my God, hi, I'm Jay. Like, no, this is me. God didn't make no mistakes. This is me. I'm navigating my way to be a happier person, and this is just how I'm taking my power back. This is me. I am who I am, and you get it. So when he asked that, I got quiet. And my other teammates was like, no, we good. All right, have a good day. Like, what does it matter if it is like a man on the team, or full men with the team, or a trans, or just female, right? Like, what's the point as long as we're doing good, After that, I said, let me lock that in, because that was like kind of uncomfortable, right? I'm like, huh? Like, we all like, what the fuck? So make a long story short, my manager, she now reaches out to me for like small shit. Like, oh, make sure you say it this way or that way, right? So I'm like, okay, like, just to me, I'm like a go with the flow type of girl. Like, if it's not broken, I just don't feel like it should be fixed, because there's not nothing, right? And that's just how I am. I go with the flow. If the current is moving to the left, I'm gonna just go to the left, because I don't want any trouble, right? So, with that being said, that has put a fire into me, and I'm appreciative of all of the good things and all the bad things. But just that small instant pushes me to want to fight more for how I want to be in the future, what I want in my future, the path I want to take. Like my career path is as far as not working a 9-to-5, right? Having my own business, being the superstar that I am, rocketing my music off, that has woken up something that was asleep inside of me to get up and just be like, fuck procrastination. You get what I'm saying? And before, when I was comfortable, I would find myself like, I would just be too comfortable not to even budge, not to even want to make YouTube videos how it's supposed to make, or record my music, or just be creative in a creative space, because I feel like I'm comfortable. You get what I'm saying? So sometimes being uncomfortable is the best for you to maneuver and to wake something up inside of you. And that's what I want to tell you guys, is procrastination is not our friend, but sometimes you have to go through a little something to wake you up, to shake you and say, hey, do you want this shit forever? Or you want this? You get what I'm saying? I'm so thankful and I'm so grateful I can pay all of my bills, cell phone bill, rent, everything I can pay on my own. And I'm so thankful, and I'm very appreciative. But at the end of the day, I want more. I know I deserve more. I know I deserve a step up. I want my own business. I want my own record label. I want to do big things. And that could never happen if I procrastinate. It could never happen for you, anything, if you procrastinate. So hopefully this message kind of helps someone out there. Because to me, I'm the type of person that I learn from other people. And if you're that type of person, then this message is for you, because I'm appreciative of what I've been through. I'm appreciative of what I've saw and what I've experienced. I'll literally have ideas in my head, awesome ideas about YouTube topics and content, and I just won't do it. And it's because of fear. It really is. It's because of me. First thing I think, and I've actually wrote down the process of me procrastination, because I want it to be clear to me why I procrastinate so much. But right when I get an idea, I think about the idea, how awesome it is and how it would benefit me. Then I automatically think about others, right? Automatically, what would they say? What do they think? What would they think I'm saying? Or what would they think I'm trying to convey? What if they think of this? What if they don't like how I sound or I look, or my hair might not be da-da-da? I go through this whole process of negativity, of tearing myself down. And it's just so unfair to me. I'm so nice to others, but I'm so mean to myself at times. And I'm learning to stop that. And I understand what I do to myself, but it just makes sense that I talk to myself in such a negative way back then. Now, I see that that's not helping, that's not benefiting me whatsoever. Me thinking like that and pushing things off or pushing things back is not benefiting me. It's leaving me at a 9-to-5 job. It's leaving me at the place that I am now. And don't get me wrong, I'm super happy with my job. I'm super happy with my apartment, how I am, my family. But you will never move forward and grow if you procrastinate and you just dwell on the past and you just stay where you are. We all have to grow at some point. My biggest fear is dying and not being able to live my dreams or do what I promised myself. I feel like that's real hell. I feel like now that's hell. You leaving here and thinking, damn, I didn't really live life. To me, that's the sense of hell. That's the real hell, you know? Trust the process. Trust the process. Don't give up on yourself. Push harder. Keep going. Just when you open that door, that next door behind that first door could be your breakthrough. So keep going. Keep going. Don't let nobody tell you that you can't do it. Don't let nobody belittle you. Keep going, because one thing about it, if you keep doing something consistently, there will be something that comes out of that. So just keep going. While we at it, let's talk about trust the process. I'm gonna give y'all a little story time. I had a Jeep, an older car, a Jeep Compass. Loved my car. I had this car for about 9-10 years. Like, great car. Baby, when I tell you I took care of that car. When I came here to Georgia, I couldn't change my tag or change my license over to Georgia because my car had a check engine light on it. Older car, couldn't find out what was wrong with this car where I can turn off this check engine light. So I sat and I thought, I was like, what can I do? Because I don't want to get pulled over. And, you know, I got insurance in Florida. Then they find out I'm here. I'm using somebody's address in Florida. You know, in a lot of these companies find that insurance fraud. You get what I'm saying? And you can go to jail. You can get fined. So I'm like, I don't need nothing to mess me up right now, you know? So I thought, and I had a crazy thought. I said, well, my nephew is graduating. I want to gift him my car for graduation. Because for one, I don't know what's going on with it. Two, this will be his first car. He's just graduating. He's 18. This will help him out tremendously. He can explore the world. I don't want my nephew to be behind. I don't want him to be like one of those kids that just didn't see the world and don't know anything. You know what I mean? Have any experience before he needs the experience. Does that make sense? So before that happened, I got pulled over. And I got pulled over because it was my fault. I went around a car. When I did that, the police officer gave me a ticket. He was saying I was aggressive driving. He made up all of this shit. I had to go to court. When I stood in front of the judge, he asked me, Miss Jayla, where are you living? Because you're in Florida, but then I have an address for Georgia. And I'm like, oh my God, how is he seeing this? You do know all that shit is public. You get what I'm saying? So I just told him, I was like, yeah, I'm going to change it over. Like, I just moved here, whatever case may be. So he let it go. Because I know he knew I was kind of like, he was like, okay, whatever. So make a long story short, when I left there, I said I need to get rid of this car because I don't want, anything to aspire to take place and just derail me. You know what I mean? So I told my nephew and I took a trip down there and I gave him my car. Now, before I did that, it was like a month or two before I actually made the decision to actually move forward with doing that because I was so scared. I didn't know how I didn't know if I would be okay because I'm here in Atlanta with no car and I need a car and like Uber, I'm not used to Uber. But one thing I believed in myself. I understood that I was doing that for a purpose. I was doing that to get a better car, to to make sure I'm safe within just with the law. Just I don't want them fucking with me. You get what I'm saying? So after I did that, I was pretty scared. And when I tell you that was the best decision I've ever did, I've saved so much money. I'm saving for another car. I'm saving for my PC because I'm going to start streaming part-time on Twitch and TikTok. And I've just gotten so much accomplished at this moment. That was the best decision of my like my life, of my time being here. And it took me a minute to really jump out on faith. And faith is a big thing because sometimes you can't see it, but you know it's there. You know what I mean? And I had to trust the process. I had to trust that without the car, I will be okay. Now I'm doing fine. I'm saving money. My friend comes pick me up. My friend comes pick me up if she wants to hang, or if I gotta go somewhere. She's pretty cool about that. I have Amazon orders to Amazon Fresh to get my food. I have Uber if I need to go somewhere, right? It's just, and then I also work from home. So that plays a big part too, because I feel like if I wasn't working from home, that would be more of a barrier for me. But as of now, it's working out great. My nephew's doing great with the car. Again, I wanted to log on, just give y'all this raw emotion, raw talk, and just let y'all know don't give up. Don't procrastinate because you're pushing yourself farther back. Procrastination is the devil. There's a book that I'm reading. And it's this book. It's called The Power of Discipline. This book has helped me so much. So much. It teaches you about discipline. It actually goes to the psychological point of why you need discipline and how to create discipline for yourself and just basic steps to do that. And that book has changed my life. So if you do have problems with like being disciplined or being consistent or procrastination, I will pick this book up. And I am not promoting this book. It's just really a great book. Big bag, big bag, big bag, big bag. Baby, this is a big bag nacho salad. I eat twice a day. I eat around noon. And then I eat around when I get off before the sun goes down. And then like later if I get hungry, I'll juice me some fruits. Or I have like, I don't know if y'all know the Quakers, there's rice pies or rice something they call it. I have that with some like soy vanilla milk or something like that. You know, a banana something. But health is important too. Change your ways of eating. Don't procrastinate with that. My mom passed because she was super unhealthy, how she ate. And I tried to tell her and I tried to convince her to eat right by how I was eating. I stopped eating beef, pork, chicken, all of that because of just her health. I wanted to be an advocate for her, but as sometimes what you want for others, they just don't see it for themselves and you got to respect that. You get what I'm saying? But I wanted to help her in that way of just being a visual of what or how she should eat, So that's what really got me on my like healthy kick of just eating right and just thinking right and exercising, going walking. So don't procrastinate with that too, because that's a big thing. A lot of people feel like, oh, I need to change how I'm eating before it's too late, or I need to stop doing this or doing that. Stop now, okay? Stop now. Procrastination touches every point in life. That goes for any and everybody. When you learn to not procrastinate, you'll win. You'll be the winner of life, basically. So. There's so much white stuff in my mouth. Oh my God. Just think about it. Sometimes step outside of your body and talk to yourself. I know people like, that's crazy. No. Sometimes you have to get yourself straight because you talk to yourself in a negative way. Prep yourself up. Do your affirmations in the morning. Look in the mirror. Tell yourself who you are. Tell yourself who you're not. Tell yourself what you will and what you won't do in a positive way. So many things are gonna come to me soon, and I have to be ready. That's what I was told from the higher power, is that something is on the horizon for me, and it's gonna be my time soon, but I have to be prepared for that time. Does that make sense? And the last thing I want to do is pass up my opportunity to shine in life. The last thing I want to do is for that door to close on me. No, ma'am. Because you do know, when that door closed, when God say, yeah, boom, you gotta wait for that next cycle. Okay. And me, I'm ready. I just be pushing shit off. So, I wanted to come here on today, tell y'all I love y'all, talk a little eat a little food, hang out with y'all, let y'all see the raw emotions, just how I feel in this moment, this second, right? And I appreciate you guys so much for listening and watching. If you have any advice for me, because I know I'm always giving you guys advice. If you have any advice for me, I'm not perfect. Please put it down below in the comments. If you have anything you even want to say to me, just say it. I'm I engage very much with my followers and just people. So, yeah, write me and I fuck with y'all. But for the next time, I'm about to eat these nachos. I don't know if y'all want to see me do a mukbang and eat. I don't know. But I'm about to finish these nachos. And I will see y'all next time. This was a little quick, short video. I love y'all so much. Hope y'all have a good night. Take care. Mwah.
Takes you to a world